Today I'll be creating a live song using this wonderful instrument, which is called a Rolly keyboard. So this is a small keyboard, and what's amazing about it is that it could basically do any sound, so any instrument. So if I click on this key, you're gonna hear the piano sound. Then I can choose a bass, and you're gonna hear the bass. Let's put it lower. So now you can hear a real bass. So what I'm gonna do is create a live song in front of you. There's gonna be 3 different parts: an intro, a build-up, and a beat drop. So I'll be working my way backward, starting with a beat drop, going on to the intro, and finish with the build-up. And then at the end, you'll be able to hear the whole song entirely. So without any further ado, hope everything goes right, and let's start. So I'm gonna start with the beat drop. So here we go. So here we got our 4 chords, piano. What we're gonna do, throughout the whole song, you're gonna see me multiply the piano song on the guitar. Now next up, we're gonna add a bass. Here we go. I don't know if the sound's loud enough for you guys to hear. So I'll get started again. Sorry, I'm a bit stressed. Now we're gonna add a bass. So that's our bass. Next, we're gonna add a bit of a bass pattern. Lastly, what's a song without a melody? So we're gonna add a melody. So we created our beat drop. What we're gonna do is come back at the beginning of the song and start the real thing. What we have to start with is a drum beat. So let's add one here. Next, we're gonna add piano. So that's our piano part. Like I said before, we're always gonna take the piano and multiply it at the guitar part. Then we're gonna add a bass. Now the beauty of electronic music, what we could do, as you can see, we only have one part here, but we can multiply it about 6 times. Next up, we're gonna add a melody to our song. So let's start with doing a drum beat. So here we go. So that's going to be our melody throughout the song. What I'm going to do is multiply it again. Now this might sound boring, so let's add another melody, but this time on a higher pitch. And on that, let's add a drum. Like that. Finally, let's add a bass beat. So we got half our song done here. Next up, we're gonna move into buildup. So we're gonna move here, and I'm gonna put piano. So like again, we take the piano part and multiply it as the guitar part. Now we're gonna add a bass. Hear the bass, it adds a lot to it. Finally, we want to add depth. So we're going to add another instrument. It's going to add depth. Here we go. So every sound you're hearing is only done with the C board I'm using. So the beauty of electronic music here, this might sound boring, but as soon as I bring back the melody, everything starts to make sense. Now we're gonna move in the last part of our song. So the last drum beat is gonna be a little more soft. Here. Here we go. Again, we take the piano part and we copy it as the guitar part. Then we're going to add a bass. And lastly, a melody. The last part to our song will be to add this drum. Here we go. I don't want you guys to listen now. So we're going to listen to the whole song and hope it sounds right. Here we go. Enjoy. Thank you.